always tracking, always alerting. This is Storm Team 8.
Okay, here's a scene we're used to. Here's a live shot looking north out of Grand Rapids. Low clouds in abundance once again. Kind of get used to this this time of year. What we're not used to is just the lack of snow that we've had so far this year. And I had to show you this because it's fascinating to see. Areas in Mississippi, Louisiana, and also into Texas have just as much snow on the ground as parts of southern lower Michigan, if not more. That's quite unusual. Okay, here's the deficit. I want to show you this each and every day as it continues to grow. This is a week straight without any measurable precipitation. Right now we're almost a 30 inches deficit here in the Grand Rapids area. That's over that in Muskegon at 33 inches. Normally 45 inches of snow should have fallen, 11 inches. That's all you've had so far. And for Grand Rapids, it's even less than that. And that now places us in the third spot for the least snow years on record to this date. Okay, initially you look at this winter weather advisory, you're like, okay, well, snow. No, not snow, just some leftover freezing mist, a little bit of drizzle, and we all know that it doesn't take much of that to really make a mess of the road. So we had that this morning. I think we're just about to see the end of it, and I'll show you that in the radar. But from Grand Rapids, Ionia, areas to the north and east, we continue with that advisory until 4 o'clock this afternoon. I wouldn't be surprised they cancel a little earlier, and this is why they be in the National Weather Service. This is a 2-hour loop mode. You can see that very light precipitation moving to the north and east. I think this is the last of it as the radar is cranked up to the super sensitive mode, and you can see around the Vestaburg area, Crystal, Carson City, 66 up towards M46. The side roads through these areas, that's the concern. The main roads, I think, by now certainly are salted and treated. Other than that, you can see essentially low clouds in place. If we see any breaks with sunshine, it's going to be around the Benton Harbor area, Berrien Springs, Three Rivers, right along the Michigan-Indiana state line. That's about it. Look how remarkably quiet the United States is. You have to go all the way out into western Montana, Idaho before you run into any type of precipitation, some off the eastern coast of the United States, but this is one tame weather pattern for now, and we're feeling it here in the Great Lakes. Temperatures right now, you're feeling 29 degrees currently in Grand Rapids with a southwest wind, about 12 miles an hour Grand Rapids, 10 in Holland, 15 in the Battle Creek area. Wind chill temperature right around 19 degrees, lower 20s to mid 20s along the lakeshore. Pushing forward in the future cast, not a whole lot to talk about. You'll be able to see that maybe just a couple breaks here and there developing overnight. The wind holds up overnight, so I expect temperatures to remain relatively mild, staying right around 30 degrees for overnight lows. And then it shows a little batch of some rain actually developing 6 o'clock tomorrow. Not all models agree with that. That would be a push to some milder air. Warm front moves to the north, and here comes that cold front. That will bring some changes into the forecast. It looks like sometime on Friday into the weekend. Speaking of which, I think much of the daylight hours on Thursday dry. There's that rain-snow mix for Thursday evening if you have any plans. Then scattered rain-snow mix on Friday, snow shower Saturday and the Sunday, mostly just flurries on Sunday. Forecast models by the tail end of the weekend give us anywhere from about trace amounts of snow to maybe 3-4 inches closer to lakeshore. Of course, zero that in for you coming up as we get closer.
Looks like a good weekend to curl up with a book or binge a new show.
And I was going to say, get out there and enjoy it. Right.
In a bowl of that Hudsonville ice cream, right, Tom?
There we go.
Yeah, right.